right?
Yes, sir.
He leads in. So Dom retains the Intercontinental Championship. And so then John Cena announces he wasn't there for the live audience, but they did an announcement. And you can go ahead, you can finish it.
The last time is now tournament. It's gonna have 16 names from Raw, SmackDown, NXT, and even faces that don't work for the company.
Yeah, some outside faces. That's an interesting little tidbit.
Interesting. And one thing I want to point out is Dominic was one of the people featured in the package for it.
Hmm.
So that is very interesting, and especially because given the history we've seen Dom call him out on Instagram and Twitter, and you know me, I really want to see it if this happens at Survivor Series. Like
Yeah,
you if you thought me seeing Cena 117 was like a moment, imagine how I'm going to be if he wins the IC title at Survivor Series. And I'm there.
that's gonna be an insane moment. Dang, dude. You've seen like him winning the number 17, the WWE Championship, and then witnessing the IC title, which would be amazing to watch. And I
And
think really does it. I think, the next program for the Intercontinental Championship, it all makes sense. It is for John Cena to challenge. Now, at the beginning of the year, I was telling you, heck no, he's never going to challenge for the Intercontinental title. That's so below him.
and you
It's
even said he doesn't need it.
he
Be
doesn't
like,
he doesn't
oh,
need
I
it.
know. Be like, I know, and I agree with you. I don't think he needs it, but I think they just want to be like, nah. He's accomplished everything in WWE, but one thing, and I think that's the story they want to tell. Be like, there's one thing he hasn't accomplished,
Exactly.
and that's winning the IC title. And I feel like that's the story they're gonna go with. Be
Hmm.
like, oh, there's one thing he hasn't accomplished, and the question is gonna be like, can he do it? Can he finally win the Intercontinental Championship? Because people
Exactly.
thought, be like, even some people were saying, be like, nah, he's not winning 17. Nah, there's no way he's winning 17.
Yeah. Which, so he has John Cena is coming back November 10th
Yes, November 10th in Boston.
in
His home,
Boston.
by the way, his hometown.
So I believe that's where he set up the
Yep,
Intercontinental title match for Survivor Series.
I agree with you. Yep, yep.
And then Madison Square Garden, you can have a tag team match, Cena and somebody else versus Dom and his partner, probably Finn
Maybe,
Balor or JD.
maybe Cena and Penta,
Cena and Penta would be good.
because you
I would,
got history there.
yeah, exactly. And I think, Finn Balor would probably team up with Finn Balor, at the very least JD McDonough.
You mean Finn Balor would team with Dom, not Finn Balor would team with Finn Balor.
Sorry, yeah, exactly.
You're no, you're good.
Dom would team with Finn Balor.
You're good.
Yes.
No, you're good. No, especially too, because you have Finn and Dom, there's tension boiling within the Judgment Day. So again, you got like three stories going on
Yeah.
there.
If Now I'm gonna bring this back. I'm gonna bring this back to 4 years ago. 4 years ago, SummerSlam 2021.
Yes, yes, I know where you're going. I
John
know.
Cena stole. He stole Finn Balor's Universal Championship match against Roman Reigns at SummerSlam. That
He
should have
earned
never. He should have never been legally.
Finn
That should have
Balor
never
never
been done.
signed. Finn Balor never signed the contract. John Cena did.
It had Finn Balor's name on it. It was supposed. How do you just? That's like me going to like sign paperwork for a car and then you just
So
sneaking
then
in.
you could say the same thing about when Cody you took Cena's hand to sign their contract.
Yeah, honestly, these things will never hold up in a court of law.
Exactly. We're just messing around. We know, like, oh, contract signs. No, they're not. We know these matches are happening. The
Exactly.
contract signings are more just so they can have a segment. But
Exactly.
we all know, like, yes, the match is happening. The
But Finn
contract.
Balor, yes, Finn Balor, he said he's going to deal with John Cena at some point. Look at Finn Balor. This is your final opportunity to deal with John Cena.
Hey, Finn Balor, you have an opportunity to be in this tournament.
Yes. If I'm Finn Balor, if I'm WWE, actually, I'd bring it up. I'd be like 4 years ago, you did this, and now look what happened. All right, even on the back end of your career,
Yeah.
Finn Balor. Finn Balor has not been the same, and you could attest to this. Finn Balor has not been the same since that moment.
No, he hasn't been the same since his injury when he
Well,
first won the
he
championship.
did he did challenge Roman Reigns afterwards, but that was they killed off the Fiend character, not the Fiend, the
The demon.
the Demon. Yes.
Yes.
Hmm.
So
Yes.
don't try to put this all on my goat. Don't try to put it all on him.
It's just John Cena stole. He stole
But
that
no, no,
opportunity.
I do agree with you that you have a story right there. So I
That's a very
100%
small
agree with
story.
you. Yes, I
Exactly.
100% agree with you. You have a story right there.
Hmm.
I'm not disagreeing with you at all. Like I
Exactly.
100%
But
agree
at
with
least
you.
it should be paid off in a tag team match in Madison Square Garden.
And then with Cena pinning Finn Balor will be better.
Exactly. And then Cena pins Dom in San Diego.
Yes.
But I will say this. Don't, okay, you're asking for this match. You're asking for this match, and I think we're gonna get it. But where is Dom from?
San Diego,
And where is Survivor Series being held?
San Diego,
But what stadium?
Echo Park.
Who wears all Padres gear? Dom does. If you notice his hats are Padres.
Okay, yeah. I was like, wait, what? But okay, I get it, I
Look at
get it.
man, you're in San Diego. You're in this guy's hometown. He's gonna get cheered. He's gonna get cheered.
He's gonna get cheered, but he's not gonna get cheered louder than the
Nah,
GOAT.
I know they're gonna cheer him, but then when Cena comes out, that's gonna be even
Like,
louder.
look, like it's the same thing when he was feuding with Cody. Yes, people were booing Cody. Be like, well, it's like it's not. I wouldn't necessarily say it's because the fans are turning on Cody. It's because the fans aren't booing Cena. They're not gonna boo Cena. They're just not.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, look, even when he was a heel, he was still getting some of the loudest pops on the roster, and he was a freaking heel.
Mm-hmm.
So it just goes to show you, be like, it doesn't matter who he's facing. He Goat ain't getting booed. He's getting cheered.
The goat ain't getting booed.
Yeah.
But we can go back to the tournament now. Who do you think is in this tournament?
The NXT is interesting because I feel like we could see guys. I feel like this is a chance where we could see guys like Trick Williams, Obafemi, Ricky Saints. I'm not saying they're gonna win, but I'm saying these are names that I think would
Now,
benefit from
yeah.
seeing it.
Now I think
Um,
we're gonna definitely see some TNA names.
Nick Nemeth,
Nick Nemeth, Matt
Jeff Hardy,
Cardona.
maybe.
But yeah, Jeff Hardy would be amazing.
Yes.
I don't think has John Cena faced Jeff Hardy one on one.
Yeah, I think I think so. Um,
That would be really cool, I think.
it would be interesting because again, back in like 2008, like end of 2008, 2009, Jeff Hardy was on pace with Cena in terms of merchandise and popularity,
Hmm.
which
Now,
was like
yeah,
for
I
years and years, nobody was on Cena's
nobody
level.
could touch. I think
Jeff,
Jeff Hardy at
Hardy
some
got there.
point probably overtook him.
Yeah, and then that's when he had his drug issues
Yeah,
happen.
but oh man, back in the, I'm not sure if they've ever had a one-on-one match. I can't think of a.
They've definitely had matches, but I'm not sure. I'm researching. Okay, so
But I
hold
think, dude,
on.
if
I'm doing research.
A Cena and Jeff Hardy match from back then would have been a banger.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, like I know people were saying, "Oh, Cena can't wrestle." I think Jeff Hardy would have given Cena a freaking banger.
Yeah, not saying Jeff Hardy's going to win the tournament, but
Yeah. But no,
that's
it
interesting.
would be a very interesting
But having
thing.
Jeff Hardy just on a Monday Night Raw or a SmackDown, I think that'd be really cool. And then, I look at a Matt Cardona type, because there's history there with Zack Ryder. Don't get Kane involved,
Hmm?
or
Yeah,
Eva, not Eva, oh, Eve Torres.
Steve Torres. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, Matt Cardona, Dolph Ziggler. Um, who else am I thinking that's in TNA right now? I can't think. I can't think.
Elijah,
What's that?
Elijah,
Elijah? Oh, there you go.
Elijah.
They've had two WrestleMania moments together. Yeah,
And I don't know, a lot of people might not remember this. Elias did pin John Cena cleanly on a Monday Night Raw.
he did. He did. Exactly. Yeah. But all things are possible.
It says here that they had a singles match on Raw on June 2nd, 2008. It was a number one contenders match.
Oh, okay. Do not remember that, but
That Cena won.
yeah. But
But
anyway,
according to this, that's the only one-on-one match they've had.
oh wow. But All things considered now, who do you think actually wins this?
You know who I don't want it to be, and you know who I want it to be, but I have to be realistic, and I
Not going to be Edge.
it's not going to be Edge. I want it to be. I'm not the only one. I think everybody wants it to be Edge. I think even John Cena wants it to be Edge. I think even Edge wants it to be Edge, but sadly, I do think it's going to be Gunther. I don't think he needs it because the only reason I say he doesn't need it is because he's already kind of an established name, and I feel like it would be a good opportunity for it to be an up and comer.
Yeah.
So again, it's not necessarily nothing against Gunther. It's just like I think Gunther's already established. He's a two-time world champion. He's the longest reigning Intercontinental champion of all time. So I'm seeing it in that perspective. I don't think he necessarily needs it.
Yeah, I mean, look, he's already, one of the top faces in WWE, but I think it's just going to propel his career even more. You could say,
And and,
look,
and I want to go back to a point you said before. He retired Goldberg. Be like, what if this is like all leaning towards Gunther being like the next legend killer?
yeah, look, he could say, I retired Bill Goldberg
I
at the
mean,
beginning
nobody
or at the
nobody
beginning of the
cared.
summer.
Nobody cared
Yeah.
about Goldberg. So
And then he could say, I retired the GOAT. And so,
and
look,
just imagine in the future if he like retires like Randy Orton and like some of these other guys.
exactly. Yeah, the new legend killer. The new legend killer, buddy.
Like, yeah, I don't want it to be good just because I don't necessarily think he needs it. I mean,
Mhm.
no doubt if it is good, no doubt they're gonna have a banger, like no doubt
Right,
about it. But
right. I think though, I mean, Gunther, if it's not Gunther, man, I mean, who else do you have in this? I mean, it would have to be like a legendary guy then if it's not Gunther, you know?
I mean, what one name that there are two names. Well, there's one name that I think would be really interesting, and I think he's gonna be in the tournament.
Hmm.
Sheamus.
Sheamus is interesting.
Sheamus. I don't think it's gonna be Sheamus, but I don't think fans would be mad if Sheamus was John Cena's last opponent.
Also, Rusev will be in this.
Especially, especially considering this. What if John Cena's the Intercontinental Champion and he's defending the title, and Sheamus, he's never won the Intercontinental Championship?
Yeah.
Remember, Sheamus beat John Cena cleanly to win his first WWE Championship.
That would be something. I just don't think that
I don't think
WWE,
it's gonna happen.
I don't
Yeah,
think
I
so.
don't think it's gonna.